John Mellencamp. My wife was shocked that we hadn't done John Mellencamp yet. We're gonna check out here Pink Houses. So if the wife says to check something out, we do so. So then I went through my tip jar and just searched the song. John, Ricky P, K, many of you who I'm gonna write personally have requested and sent, $5, $10 donations here to check it out. Again, I am so sorry that I've missed these. Just thank you for clicking on these videos and watching and bearing with me. So comment down below before I hit play on this. Why are you here? What do you like about this song? Let's see who the heck this guy even is. So John Mellencamp, John Cougar, okay. He is known for his brand of Heartland rock, whatever that means. He's from the 80s, tons of top 10 singles. He's one of the founding members of Farm Aid. We've checked out a few performances from that concert from Seymour, Indiana. During his college years, Mellencamp played in several local bands, including the glam rock band Trash, which was named for a New York Dolls song. And he later got a job in Seymour installing telephones. During this period, Mellencamp decided to pursue a career in music and travel to New York City in an attempt to land a record contract, which I am going to guess he did. After 18 months traveling between Indiana and New York City, he met Tony DeFree. I'm guessing he made it. Let's check it out. Thank you guys again for being here. Do not recognize.
There's a black man with a black cat living in a black neighborhood. He's got an interstate running through his front yard. He thinks he's got it so good. And there's a woman in the kitchen,
Bible.
cleaning up the evening slime. And he looks at her and says, hey darling, I can remember when you could stop a cloud. Oh, but ain't that America? You and me, ain't that America? Something to see, baby, ain't that America? Home of the free, yeah. Little pink houses for you and me. Oh yeah, you and me.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna pause here. I feel like this song is gonna be kind of not deeper, but wiser than one would expect. It's sarcastic, calling out something that was lost. I don't know what he means by the little pink houses for you and me. Like, I don't know what that means. Interesting choice for the imagery there. But I think the song is like a call out. He's got a dope voice, by the way.
Well, there's a young man in a t-shirt who listens to rock and roll station. He's got a greasy hair, greasy smile. He says, Lord, this must be my destination. Because they told me when I was younger, said, boy, you're gonna be president. But just like everything else, those old crazy dreams just kind of came and went.
It's the feeling of the American dream isn't actually real. Like I feel like the song is about that. If you weren't paying attention to the lyrics though, it's just a nice song. I love that. I'm hungry. Am I getting a cowbell? Okay. One last copyright issue pause. Everyone telling you when you were younger, you're going to be president one day. Just like everything else, those old crazy dreams just kind of came and went. Man, this is probably even, bigger, like more of a thing now, right? I mean, I personally am definitely one of these, pick yourself up from your bootstraps. Is that what's the saying? Yes, I got to play my immigrant card here. What do you guys say? Pick yourself up from your bootstraps? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, yeah. The origin of the phrase suggests it was initially meant to describe an impossible task, as it is physically impossible to live for oneself by one's bootstraps. But yeah, I am definitely one of take ownership and try to make things happen. But I do sympathize and empathize with the feeling that like the middle class dream is no longer attainable. Like I look at, housing and inflation crap like this, and I'm like, my kids, how the freak will they ever own a home unless I absolutely crush it? You know what I mean? Again, not to not believe in my children, but I think this song feels way ahead of his time. I'm sure during this time in the 80s, there were similar things, igniting and triggering the sentiment. But I would suggest, especially in the young generation today, when because of, federal student loans, how insane like college tuition became. And so because of that, how insane student debt is. And with that whole, like, you can't get rid of student debt, and with how expensive homes are, I think he nails, like, I feel like this sentiment is probably, especially for the young generation, super prevalent right now. Again, I say that as someone like Thomas Sowell is probably my favorite economist, right? But man, how could the young not feel like, dude, this isn't real? You know what I mean? So it's sad.
Well, there's people and more people. What do they know? No.
Wow.
Go to work in some high rise and vacation down at the Gulf of Mexico.
It's the Gulf of America, bro.
Yeah. And there's winners and there's losers, but that ain't no big deal. Cause the simple man, baby, pays the thrills.
Wow.
The bills that
Wow. Trying to numb the fact that you're stuck, I think. Yo, this song's sad. Man. Wow, bro. Yeah. Great song, by the way. I feel like that's the type of song that it's pleasant to listen to. It's a good time. But then if you really, focus on what it's saying, you're like, whoa, geez, that song is sad. And frankly, it becomes kind of a perfect metaphor for what the song is saying. I love America, by the way. I am an immigrant. I am proud that I became a citizen, believe in it. I choose to act out of hope for multiple things. I love it here. And he's right too, right? Multiple things can be true all at once. He's highlighting the sarcasm here is really powerful, because again, as wonderful of an ideal that is, the American experiment, it's important to recognize when the ideal isn't being lived up to or possible. And that last part where it's just emphasizing, work, and then, hey, yeah, you'll go on that vacation, take the pills. Oof, geez, that was a powerful last verse, man. The simple man, baby, pays for thrills, the builds, the pills, the kill. Oh my God. Ain't that America? And it's important to listen to this, right? And not, art is important as much as the entitled Young Drive Me, in a way. It's important to listen, man. And this song does a great job at like explaining what might be that sentiment, which is like, how the freak is that dream even possible? Right? The middle class is kind of, is going away, dude. And I empathize. Having to rack up a little bit of credit card debt to pay a few things, it's like embarrassing, man. To promote the song, MTV ran a contest where one viewer would win a pink house. When it was discovered that the prize house was located across from a toxic waste dump, Mellencamp refused to let MTV give it away. So The channel had to buy another house and paint it pink. The winner of the contest sold the house 2 days after moving in. Ain't that America? That's hilarious. Fun fact, Mellencamp refused to permit President Ronald Reagan, oh yeah, this was right before, to use the song in his 1984 campaign. Interesting that Reagan wanted to use this song. He did the same with candidate John McCain in 2000. Yeah, maybe a lot of people, even back then, were misinterpreting what the song was trying to say, because I don't think it's a pro-America song. He says, I was driving through Indianapolis on Interstate 65, hence, you know, the sign. I saw a black man holding either a cat or a dog. He was sitting on his front lawn in front of a pink house on one of those crappy, cheap lawn chairs. I thought, wow, is this what life can lead to? Watching the effing cars go by on the interstate? Then I imagined he wasn't isolated, but he was happy. So I went with a positive route when I wrote this song. It sounds very rah-rah, but it's really an anti-American song. The American dream had pretty much proven itself as not working anymore. It was another way for me to sneak something in. Got it. I do like songs when it's not totally in your head and in your face. That's good art, bro. I enjoyed the song a lot. But you know what? If I then start thinking about America as a whole and politics and all this stuff, it all becomes too big of a thing. Joy, freedom, all of that I have found in just focusing on being a good husband, father, helping my kids develop into who they are meant to be, and will TBD, right? I just hope I don't get in the way of them becoming who they are. And hopefully as a family, we come together, work together so that we can make the American dream a reality for us. And ideally a few more that are outside of us, right? We'll get our family in order and focus on our sphere of influence, because if not, all the world, I could see us falling into hopelessness a little too much unless we shrink our focus. And I will choose to believe that we got this, baby. We got this. Great song. Thanks guys for hanging out. Thanks, Ali, for suggesting this song. It's a great song.